one of the biggest events at Madison Square Garden in a long time. Donald Trump Jr. now speaking at his father's Madison Square Garden rally. Let's listen in.
That's the guy that's going to keep our enemies in check. That's a guy that's going to fight for each and every one of you. He's done it once. Let's send him back to Washington, D.C. with an overwhelming mandate to fix the nonsense once and for all. Guys, look at the people who have spoken here tonight, and look at some of the people who are still coming. When did you think you'd be able to get RFK Jr., Tulsi Gabbard, Elon Musk, people from all different walks of life in
South Africa? We are MAGA as well! Ah! Welcome back to the MrShowTym showcast, and it is such a blessing to be alive in this point in time, in this day, at this point in time in history. Folks, listen, I was born in the year 1994, and it's not the first time we've had someone who was able to reset the matrix. 34 years ago, South Africa, overcame government tyranny as well through the late, great Nelson Mandela. So it is not the first time we've had someone who was able to reset the matrix. We have predecessors, the great, late Nelson Mandela. He was the last person who, reset the matrix and, changed the world for the better. But you Americans, you Yankees, you must believe you can do it as well through Donald J. Trump. So Trump recently had his rally over in New York at the Madison Square Garden. Sorry, it is not Madison Square Garden, it's MAGA Square Garden. Because New York is a usually, historically, traditionally blue state. And now, seemingly, we have flipped New York to be a red state. And I was like, wow. Folks, we are making gigantic strides here. Folks, listen, do you understand that we can actually do it? We can change our fate. We don't have our fate. It doesn't have to be, the prophesized, predicted dark future that The Simpsons have predicted, and so many Hollywood movies have predicted of, being ranked by AI, and the old George Orwellian fate of Big Brother watching us. You know, us being ruled by androids. Hence the PlayStation video game Detroit. Androids become human. Do you know the game? Go check it out. I think I'll link it in the description below so you can check it out. Right? iRobot, the movie iRobot featuring Will Smith. Total Recall. The Relation Man. Look, for The Matrix. Look, there's so many movies that have been giving us hints of what's to come. And so many people say, oh, the future is bright. No, the future is dark. If you Americans don't vote properly. Because at this point, look, South Africa may not be part of is it the G5 or the G7 nations? The G7 first world English speaking nations? Well, I don't know why it is that South Africa is not mentioned, because we are a first world English speaking country. Don't think just because we're an African country we're not first world. No, we are very much a first world country. Trust and believe. So a lot of us here in South Africa, we are in all support of Donald Trump. We are in all support of freedom, because we are a freedom-loving country. You Americans, you don't call it free speech. You Americans call it free speech. We call it freedom of speech. Same thing, different terminologies. So yeah, our constitution is pretty much set up a lot like Americans, right? We have the Bill of Human Rights. And yeah, look, don't listen to the stereotypes about Africa. I mean, it's true, some countries in Africa, not doing so well. But that's plenty of your countries up north, North Africa, Central Africa, Eastern Africa, right? But South Africa, we're different. We are a first world English-speaking country, right? So look, man, I saw there were so many guest speakers invited, and it was so heartwarming, man. We had the likes of Vivek Ramaswamy. We had Donald Trump Jr. and Eric Trump was there, and of course the Hulkamaniac. What you gonna do, brother? Terry. His shirt. Okay, I don't think he tore his shirt this time around, but but he was there, right? Shout out to the Hulkamaniac, and shout out to Mark Calloway, Kane. Mark Calloway, the Undertaker. I forget what Kane's name is. You know Kane, right, from the WWE. So it was Mark Calloway and the Undertaker and Kane. Why do I say it like this? It's three different people. Mark Calloway, the Undertaker, and Kane. I forgot what Kane's real name is, his government name. But anyway, shout out to them. They did a show promoting Donald Trump. Because, listen, guys, this is the final push. This may be our last stand. And let us not allow it to be our last stand. We're going to live on. Remember that scene from the movie Independence Day? The president was standing up there in front of all the people, in that military brace. We will not go silent into the night. We will live on. Because today we declare our Independence Day. Yay! Stephen Carter did a bit about that in one of his opening intros. Anyway. Folks, this is it. This is our last. Hopefully it's not our last, but this is the biggest shove. This is the biggest election of our lives. Folks, listen. A lot of us have been pushing very hard to save democracy. I'm talking about the likes of Candace Owens, a lot of the guys in the TradCon community, Hodge Twins, Officer B. Tatum, Matt Walsh. The list goes on, especially us, all of us already, but I don't know why we tend to separate ourselves. You know, the tradcon community separates themselves. They say, "Oh, those red pill guys." Yeah, look, if you're speaking out against the establishment and you're speaking truth, you are in a sense red pill. I never understood why we tend to separate ourselves. There's guys in the manosphere who claim that they're no longer part of the manosphere, but they're still doing manosphere videos, talking about relationship dynamics and stuff. All of us, we are Team Red Pill. I know we've had beefs, I know we've had disagreements, I know we've had our differences, but we really need to come together. All of us are Red Pill, whether from the Tradcom community, manosphere, MGTOW. I know MGTOW is sort of like tuck their tail between their legs because of the Andrew Tate going mainstream, and because of the Me Too movement. I understand, I get it, but all of us are Red Pill. We are part of the Red Pill community, and look, the Red Pill is not only in America. You guys also have MrShowTym from South Africa, okay? And yeah, it happens. We're human. There's falling offs. There's a lot of falling outs. We're human. Pride and ego is a factor. For good reasons and for bad reasons, it is what it is. And some relationships, I guess, have been damaged beyond repair. From a personal perspective, it's sad, but it's a reality, and it is what it is. But I think I can speak for all of us when we say, with this Trump 2024 MAGA movement, we are all together. We are all standing together in solidarity. And I like, for what it's worth, I'd like to thank the Red Pill community for changing my life for the better. Sure, I've lost pretty much everything. I've lost everything. And I really do mean everything. It has somewhat put my life in jeopardy in certain ways. But you know what? I have zero regrets. You know, the professional wrestler, Pentagon Jr. Zero miedo! Yeah, zero fear, zero regrets. Okay? I am proud of the manosphere, the Red Pill, and yeah. So yeah, folks, that's all I want to say for now. Hey, look, man, the MAGA movements have flipped New York red. Those New Yorkers have finally joined the fray, and we can change our fate for the very first time. Like I said, I was born in 1994. I didn't really get to see a government tyranny fall and collapse, go down in flames. But this time around, since I'm older, thanks to the internet, the stakes were that much bigger. And not only I get to witness them come crashing down in flames, I get to contribute in resetting the matrix through my videos, through my influence. No matter how small it is at this point, but I'm steadfast growing at a very slow rate for now. But hey, gotta keep pushing, right? Gotta keep fighting the good fight. But that's all I have to say for now. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, the Matrix has you. Follow the white rabbit. And don't fall for the psyops. Vote red. We are so close to November 5th. And don't fall for the psyops. Thank you so much for watching. Cheers. Oh, and I almost forgot. It couldn't have been a whole complete occasion without our very own South African Elon Musk speaking at the events, joining the MAGA fray, going dark MAGA, roaring on the stage. Oh! I still don't trust you though with the whole Neuralink thingy. But we'll see what pans out. Thank you so much for watching. Cheers.